Hi, and welcome to this short video. In this project, I will lead you to a journey to the discover me as a learner. First and foremost, I am a visual learner. I like it when I can see concepts and when instructors help me visualize them. I wear glasses, and without that, I'm basically blind. They're my most important tool in any learning experience. As any organized visual learner, you'll always find tools such as colorful post-its and markers on my desk. Color coding is my jam. And a whiteboard to help me visually organize ideas, tasks, and projects. In high school, I was famous for being able to remember in which spot of which page you could find a certain information. When I'm learning to do something, I prefer to do the activity alongside someone else rather than reading a manual or a list of instructions. I'd rather learn concepts working by myself. Group learning doesn't really work for me, since I then usually go back and rework on the same concepts by myself. Do I prefer printed pages, pen and paper, or screen and computers? I am quite old school and I still prefer pen and paper, but I appreciate the value of technology. I use it as a learner and I'm always eager to discover new tools that would enhance my learning experience. For example, I'm grateful that Powtoon is enabling me to easily create this video, but I mapped it out and wrote the script on a sheet of paper. Motivation is key. Whenever I find a topic interesting, it's easier for me to learn, memorize, and want to use my new knowledge. Nevertheless, my motivation to succeed in a learning experience is still tied to a sense of duty. When I was younger, all through school, I always considered my duty to strive for the best result possible, even for subjects I didn't like, such as math. A good teacher is very important to boost motivation, although I acknowledge that's not always easy. What makes a good teacher? To me, they should be knowledgeable and passionate about their subject. Finally, I like to mention the turning point in my awareness as a learner. When I became a teacher, I had to learn how people learn to be a good instructor, and that made me reflect on my own experience, my likes and dislikes in the learning process. Being a teacher also shaped the way I see learning. For example, when I started teaching languages at the University of Guelph, most of my students had a scientific background, so I had to shift my teaching to include lots of charts and graphs to scaffold the learning process, and I now use the same techniques for myself. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me as a learner. If you're curious about anything I said, please ask me questions. I'd be happy to answer.